your top 10 videos today. This is stupid. What? Who wants to host this crap? I'll see you all later. Okay. Nope, I'm not Batman. I wish I was. There go my glasses. But yeah, so I did that in the last top 10. Alright, I was that second. Once again, welcome to another top 10 video. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. I'm just crazy right now. But yes, like I said, so probably know what that intro was. And the reason for that was because I did in the last top 10 video, and just a little funny thing right now, for the top 10 videos that are coming out right now, so around to Halloween time, I'm going to be wearing a random mask for the next couple, for each top 10 video while we're still on Halloween. And of course, today's mask was Batman. And of course, and yes, of course, last time was a Jango Fett mask. And so, yeah. Also, just like to clarify that clapping thing, I didn't do it just because I was crazy then. I'm doing just like run the applause for another top 10 video. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, so recently that came out not too long ago. Was actually DC announced all of their films from 2016 to 2020, and I made a video about that on my other channel, Gaming and Productions. I'll leave the link down in the description below, which I talked about about all the films that came out, which consists of Batman vs Superman and Suicide Squad in 2016, Wonder Woman and Justice League 1 in 2017. Flash and Aquaman in 2018, Shazam and Justice League 2 in 2019, and Cyborg and Green Lantern in 2020. So, today I'm going to be counting down the top 10 top 10 villains that we need for those films, because of course we always need some great villains. So yeah, let's begin. Number 10 on the list goes to Man of Steel 2. Now of course, Batman vs Superman is not Man of Steel 2, because we all thought it was at first, but still, it's actually not going to be anymore. It's going to be like, it's what Variant Comics puts it. Think of it as the comic book that came out a couple years ago, like a long time ago, called World's Finest, which is all about Superman and Batman. So yeah. So the idea, so of course I'm not gonna have Zod in the sequel of Man of Steel because he's died. Luthor, come on, you can't bring back. Okay, I swear to God, if you bring back Luthor again already, that's gonna be crazy. No, you need to bring on someone else. We don't need Zod again. We don't need Luthor for the frickin' 5,000th time. We need a new, fresh villain. And like someone who actually we've never seen on the big screen before, probably on the small screen on Smallville and stuff, but someone new. So I thought of the villain who actually managed to him, which is Doomsday. Like, just imagine how amazing Doomsday would be on the big screen. Dwayne Johnson was actually going to play Doomsday a while ago, but they was actually Black Adam. So yeah. So just a few about Doomsday. Like, this is what I thought. How about the entire Man of Steel 2 film will be all about the storyline, the death of Superman? Because I mean, come on. I mean, because like, we don't have a lot of DC comic book films that are solely based around the actual comic book storylines. Because, well, I think the Dark Knight Rises was based around the comic book No Man's Land. Wait, no, that was Arkham City. The Arkham City game was sort of based around No Man's Land, I believe. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I don't know. But yeah, so because Marvel is doing it, they've had X-Men Days of Future Past based on the comic book X-Men Days of Future Past. I can't think of anything. Age of Ultron, based on a comic also, but I think it's a bit different from the film and stuff, yeah. But just imagine how amazing it would be having an actual live-action Death of Superman, because I was a big fan of comics. I mean, we had an animated film called Superman Doom, which is basically all about Superman's death and stuff, but this, on live-action, that'd be amazing. I mean, like, we can have the first half, we can't even have him dead in the film, of course. Well, you probably could, unless you're, because this isn't coming out somewhere around Justice League time, unless it is, and they about to confirm it and rent some random points. I doubt it will. But yeah, my idea was how about I actually have Doomsday be like kill him in the beginning of the film, of course, or so you can have that, and then take two other Superman stories that were based around his death. One called The Return of Superman, and one called The Reign of the Supermen. Because during Superman's death, his absence from Metropolis, they brought in a bunch of other superheroes that were like Superman, including Superboy, Steel, Cyborg Superman, and this one other Superman, I don't know who he was, but yeah. They were all in there. First of all, I think it'd be amazing to have them all. Cyborg Superman, that'd be amazing to see on screen. Superboy, come on, we want him. Steel, like, he needs redemption after Shaquille O'Neal failed him in the Steel movie back in the 90s. And that's no joke, Shaquille O'Neal played a superhero. It's not good. So yeah. But yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool, and just amazing to have, of course, having this Superman be alive, come back to life at the end of the film, because of course, if we want Justice League 3, which I want Justice League 3, we probably want him alive, so yeah. But it's like, I think that'd be amazing to see, because on the big screen that'd be amazing, and also recreate that scene from the comic where all the heroes just gather around and parade, marching for his loss and stuff. That can be amazing, because we already have a big line of characters and stuff, so yeah. And also stuff like, what am I about to say, you can also have, okay, just imagine Doomsday on screen, like, just imagine CGI Doomsday, like, he'd probably be CGI, or maybe do something like what they did with Hulk and Avengers, is CGI Hulk, but still, like, get Mark Ruffalo's face on Hulk, but just that, Doomsday would be so freaking menacing and scary on the big screen, so, yeah. Enough said. Number 9 on the list is the Suicide Squad. Now, you're probably wondering, who the hell is the Suicide Squad? Well, basically the Suicide Squad is, they're a bunch of convicts. They can be a bunch of random convicts. Some main members can be usually, well, never mind. But anyways, like, the Suicide Squad are a bunch of villains that the government pulls out, and they have them commit these blackout missions for them, dubbed suicide missions. And they're nicknamed, they're actually called Task Force X, but they're nicknamed Suicide Squad because they commit missions that might lead to them committing suicide and stuff like that. So yeah. So they commit missions that the government won't do and stuff, so yeah. They've had a big, like, a random row of villain stuff. But the squads that I want in the film, actually, quickly, I want to say this. I was going to say the one they have in New 52 right now, but they can kind of do that, except they have to take out, they actually could do that, but they would have to take out Joker's daughter, because in order to do that, you need to introduce Joker yet. And we don't know when Batman and his new films are coming out. Plus, I don't think Joker will be introduced in Batman vs. Superman, that'd be ridiculous. So yes. So Suicide Squad, I believe my choice would be able to have Deathstroke, Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, Black Manta, and that's it. So yeah, maybe Blockbuster, and so I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, and so we do know that right now Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor might be in Suicide Squad. His rumors he might be as a villain there, but still, because I don't think. It would be cool to have him in the film, though, but still, we'll already see him after in Batman vs. Superman. The next DC film later, he'll be the bad guy again. So, he'll at least have another villain in there. Have the villain now with the squad fought in their very first adventure called Brimstone. He's a character with this giant, like, monster with a skull that's flaming and stuff. It sounds like Ghost Rider, but still. It's much more different than Ghost Rider and stuff. I mean, like he's not Nicolas Cage. But yeah. So I think that'd be smart. Like, here's an idea. How about have Lex Luthor create Brimstone, you could say? Because I'm not sure how about his Brimstone's origin is. You can tweak it a bit, so yeah. And have him just attack an area, and the squad have to come in there and stop it. And so yeah. So I think that'd be a cool idea and stuff. And yeah, and I think Suicide Squad will be an amazing film because they already have a great cast. That's almost. They have Will Smith, Tom Hardy, and Margot Robbie, who are all almost set to play in this film. And Ryan Gosling is also rumored to be in the film. Not sure about that guy, but the other guys like Will Smith, Tom Hardy, and Margot Robbie. That's an amazing cast. Number 8 on the list is the Cyborg film, which many people were actually surprised to hear about. I actually knew they were going to make a Cyborg film, and what do you know? There we are. My instinct. I said instinct. I think. I don't know what I'm saying. My instincts were correct. So yeah. Now, in order to, you have to not fail with the Cyborg film, of course, because the Cyborg's becoming more popular now these days, and with the Teen Titans Go cartoon, you could say, Lego Batman, Injustice, and New 52, and stuff like that, but yeah, he doesn't have his own comic series right now, so that's kind of sad, but maybe in the future he will, because this film comes out in 2020, so, but you mean that, I don't know many of the, Cyborg's villains, because he was first introduced in Teen Titans, and then have his own comic series for a while, so what I think that one of the smart villains might be to have, because if you know him from the Teen Titans, and you know some of their villains, I think the smart villain to have would be Deathstroke. Because we know Green Arrow does not get out of the film yet, so maybe he might, But, and of course, the only time we've seen Deathstroke live action was on the Arrow TV show. And I think it'd be smart to have him be in a film because the Deathstroke thing had a lot of attention recently. He's been in Arrow, he's been in Arkham Origins, he was in two recent one of the recent animated films from DC, which was what was it? Oh yeah, Son of Batman, and yeah, he's also gonna be getting a new comic series also again. And so yeah, that's gonna be cool. So I think having him in the film would be amazing and stuff. So yeah, so just I think you need a good actor. I can't think of anyone because you need also someone old and also a bit in shape. You just get like you gotta get like But of course, if Deathstroke's in the Suicide Squad, also you like maybe it's one of those guys I mentioned briefly could be playing them. Maybe I can see Tom Hardy as him. I don't know. Maybe we're speculating he'd be Bane again, but I don't think that's possible. Number 7 is Wonder Woman's film. So Wonder Woman, of course, is finally time she got a film, and this is coming out in 2017. The film is set to be actually in production next year. Actually, it should be in production about in 2016. They're planning on either 2015 or 2016 to go into production. So yeah, that's actually smart, filming a year early. But yes, of course, we all know Wonder Woman's main villain is the Cheetah. Let's face it, Cheetah cannot hold her own in a standalone film as the main bad guy. No, like you would have Cheetah in there, maybe as a briefly in there, because you can't just not have her in the film, or maybe as a little side villain, like do what they did with the Rhino, I guess, in Maze Runner 2. Just waste her. But still, like, at least have her somewhere in there. But I think the smart villain would be actually to have one of her more deadliest villains. And I'm talking about Ares. So, of course, Ares is the god of war, not Kratos. That's a video game. Ares is going to be a smart character to have. Many people might know who he is if you read about Greek mythology or play the Injustice. You might know who Ares is. But I think he'd be a powerful character to have in the film. And a smart idea to have. So, yeah, because of course, she, like I said, can't hold her own in the standalone film. It's the main bad guy. I think she sucks that she just can't hold her own. It's a villain like her. So I think Ares would be smart. And on the big screen, just imagine, it'd be so scary to watch Ares on the big screen. Number 6 on the list is Aquaman. Now, I'm saying this right now, DC, don't screw this film up. I mean, because people have been making fun of Aquaman for so many years now. And if you screw up this film, those people are probably going to go like, "We told you he sucked!" No, probably not. I mean, not do that, but if people who watch this video would say like you hate Aquaman, I'm not just dissing people who watch this video and you hate Aquaman. I'm not dissing you. I'm not a fan of how people. I just don't see how people don't like Aquaman. He's pretty badass. So yeah, but still. Anyways, so I think the smart villain, of course, is the obvious idea what they have is Black Manta, or they would do something like Ocean Master. I don't know. Black Manta would seem more appropriate. Just imagine him on the big screen. Black Manta would be amazing. But he would probably introduce himself in Suicide Squad also, maybe, but still, whatever. Like, Black Manta would be so menacing on the big screen, so yeah. And like, what if he had a cool idea to have in the film would actually be what he did in the comics, would actually kill Aquaman's baby. So I think that'd be a really dark thing to do with the character in the film. So yeah, pretty dark with that idea. So yeah, I think that should be smart to do. Number 5 on the list, Green Lantern. Now, for God's sakes, this one you really shouldn't be This is the reason why Aquaman's is a Green Lantern came before and after Aquaman, because the Green Lantern film was already done, but it was sucked, and of course I don't expect Ryan Reynolds to be in it and stuff. So because I'm not sure what I'm saying right now, but yeah. Of course, I didn't think it was about Hal Jordan. He looks like Hal Jordan. It's a cocky feeling like Hal Jordan, and like I said, but yeah. So, but still, of course, they're not gonna have him. They're probably gonna have Jon Stewart, as they say. But yeah, so yeah, that's why this film is in front of Aquaman film, because you need to not suck again. Because if you suck again, you're gonna have to reboot it again. So that'd be horrible if you reboot the film twice after each first film. So of course, I'm not sure will be the main bad guy in the first film, of course, but what about the second film? So of course, the second film, I have no idea when that film came out. Maybe 2013, 2023. But yeah, how about the villain from the next film? Of course, there's many great villains you can have. Like you can have the Anti-Monitor. That's usually too soon. Black Lantern's too soon. The Red Lantern would seem like a good choice. And just imagine the Red Lantern on screen, like that'd be amazing. Like including Atrocitus. And like, just amazing and stuff. Just amazing, amazing, amazing. The Red Lanterns, we need them on the big screen. Just like, I imagine that they'd be awesome on the big screen, of course. And I can't recite their whole Red Lantern oath. I know parts of it. I know the part in it where blood and rage of crimson red will burn your soul, something, I don't know, but yeah. Number 4 on the list is The Flash. Now, this one's kind of hard to say. Because first of all, I want the Rogues in a Flash film, but of course, in order to do the Rogues, you have to probably like set them up for like in so many different sequel films. So the idea is maybe I don't know how to say it. This idea I have actually. I also have Reverse Flash on this list because how about I have Reverse Flash in the first film, and also have 2 members from the Rogues in the film also briefly, but then have them all other members from the Rogues in the second film, and bring them all together as the Rogues in the sequel film. Because like the Rogues I would want are Captain Cold, Heatwave, Wonder Wizard, Beermaster, not probably Captain Boomerang. I want all the guys with power and stuff. So yeah, I think that'd be a smart idea. And with Reverse Flash in the first film, just imagine their fight scenes on the film, like just super speed both. Like that'd be amazing. Number 3 on our list is Batman, and what villain? Any villains. Because I mean, come on. Joker, they're probably going to do him first in the first film. I don't mind that really, but like, so you need more villains. Like, yes, you do. I know you're probably about to say they have done a lot of villains before, but still, Penguin, Catwoman. They're probably going to repeat Catwoman again, of course. Mr. Freeze, like you need redemption, of course. Bane, redemption, kind of. Poison Ivy, redemption. Penguin, not bad. Riddler, redemption. Two-Face, not bad also. But like, so they've done a lot of villains. I want some new villains. Like, I want to see someone like Killer Croc or Clayface. I mean, imagine Killer Croc. I want you to imagine that right now. Imagine Killer Croc. I want you to take Killer Croc from the Arkham games and imagine that in cinematic. Like just how scary would that be? Just imagine how scary that would be. Killer Croc on the big screen. Like just see that would like scare the hell out of me. And Scarecrow. Imagine the Arkham Scarecrow on the big screen. That'd be just amazing. Like just there's so many great villains you haven't done yet. Like Clayface also. Mr. Freeze, you need redemption. Riddler, you need redemption. The Corvallis, that'd be an amazing group of characters to have in their recent story. Corvallis in the New 52. Black Mask would also be an amazing villain to have. Hugo Strange, the Arkham Knights, that'd be cool. They probably won't do Arkham Knight, but still. I mean, it'd be amazing to see on Tim Mack. But yeah. So really any other villains that they haven't done, or villains that need redemption, especially Mr. Freeze. I mean, come on. Ice Puns, Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, really? Just, oh my god. So yeah, number 2 on the list is Justice League 2. So why am I doing Justice League 2? Well, I have a special one for Justice League 1. Justice League 2, I say Brainiac, because I mean, come on. Brainiac is a big threat. I mean, like, he travels around the universe. He's a robot, and he'll shrink planets. I mean, come on, not planets. That's the plot in Lay Down in 3, though. Shrink cities. Actually, shrinking planets would seem more deadly in the film. So yeah. So yes, Brainiac's there. I believe he's been brought to. Has he been? Yeah, I think he's been on Smallville. But having him on the big screen, that'd be amazing to see also, and then having a fight scene with him. So yeah, I just think that in general, Brainiac would be amazing. So yeah. And number 1 villain on this list will have to go to Darkseid for Justice League. I think 1, of course. So of course, we need to start with Darkseid off in the first one. I mean, come on, like so it just seems like pretty interesting to have. So also when you think about it, they're also almost seem like the Justice League is gonna be in the New 52 version. I mean, come on, you have Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Green Lantern, Flash, and Cyborg. They're all from the New 52 Justice League. Well, of course, Shazam was not, but I think he's a new member in comics now. But before he was, in the Justice League War movie, he was. And yeah, so technically they're forming the New 52 Justice League. So yeah, so Darkseid I think will be an amazing villain, first one to have. So I mean, come on, imagine him on the big screen. Dwayne Johnson would also room to play him, but he wasn't in the horse Black Adam he is. And of course, it's just amazing. Darkseid, it's like, so cool to have on the big screen. He was on Smallville, I believe, but I think that I didn't see that episode. I have seen Smallville, but I've only seen parts of the 7th season. But yeah, his Omega Beings, his Parademons, Facade, Calabac, they'd all be amazing to see on the big screen, and fights with them, they'd be amazing and stuff. So just Give us Darkseid, please. So that'll do it for this episode of Top 10 video, and I hope you guys like this. Tell me what villains you would like to see in any of these films. I know Shazam's on this list because I can't. Well, like they could do Doctor Savannah on the sequel, but I don't know. But still, these ones are the ones I want for the films. So thank you guys for watching. Tell me in the comment section like what you want. Like I said before, like or subscribe, all good stuff. Check out my other channel to see that video to talk about these films. I'll see you guys later. Oh, jeez. And I'm Batman.